Times Network exclusive musician and founder of AIDS Foundation, Elton John, has written a stirring piece in the Times of India about the Supreme Court's landmark judgment on Section 377. The musician cited his own personal struggles with same-sex love and wrote that the 6th September was the day when India truly became equal and inclusive. Let's in fact go across to Meenakshi Bhanja joining us on the phone line. Meenakshi, if you can take us through some of the little bit of what Elton John actually wrote.
Well, Avni, this is a truly iconic moment because here we have no less than a Sir Elton John, who it seems has read the 493-page judgment of the Supreme Court. Not just that, Avni, he is familiar with what each of the justices have independently opined in the iconic judgment. He is familiar with the twists and turns of the LGBTQ struggle in India. And this is a huge shot in the arm for LGBTQ movement in India. And he is drawing upon his personal experience, which is so touching when he goes on to say that, and I quote, "We reached heaven with our two sons watching and the law on our side at long last. Our love was recognized, our family dignified, our humanity affirmed," unquote. Here he's obviously talking about his long-term association with his partner, David Furnish, shortly after same-sex marriages had the sanctity of law in England. And then he goes on to say that we commend the Supreme Court for its remarkable decision to repeal the colonial-era Section 377. September 6th will go down in history as a day when India became more equal, unquote. So clearly, Avni, this is a judgment which is continuing to be quoted across the globe, and that is why it's so phenomenal. In all the countries across the world where perhaps same-sex love is still criminalized, this is a judgment, Avni, which will be cited. Navtej Johar judgment of the Supreme Court dated 6th September 2018 will be cited across the world, and today we have the likes of Elton John also lending their might for the cause of the LGBTQ movement in India.
Absolutely. Thanks, Meenakshi, for taking us through all of that.